let me start out by saying there's not going to be a long chat this morning, or at least that's my plan. I'm saving the chat, the doctor's appointment update, and a review for the sip and chat later on in the day. But I did want to hop on really quick and let you know what my plan was for today. I need to clean house, do tons of laundry, get out of my pajamas, edit some videos. But as far as food goes and my meals for the day, the plan is to do some intermittent fasting. Basically, I'm gonna skip breakfast. That's what I plan to do. I had stopped doing fasting for a while when I started doing my journaling, when I started tracking everything, because I was trying to find triggers, what was causing flare-ups, brain fog, and all of that. And I don't think it's the fasting that was affecting me. I think it was the inflammation, especially the inflammation in my brain from an autoimmune disease, that was causing me some of my issues that were, not allowing me to reach my full potential. Like, make a sentence. Remember why I walked into a room. So I'm gonna try to slowly incorporate intermittent fasting back into my life. I am going to do clean fasting this morning. No energy drinks, no colas, no sodas, no pop, whatever you wanna call it. I'm only gonna be drinking water. Now, this isn't a norm for me doing clean fasting, but I wanted to just give it a shot. I'm trying to pull back on some of the energy drinks and things like that. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna go do some work. I'm gonna drink on this water, and when I have a meal or anything important happens, I'll pop back in. It feels like Groundhog Day, 10 o'clock every single day. I have to take long-lasting insulin because my pancreas no longer produces any. This is the insulin that controls my blood sugar over an extended period of time. So for me as a type 1 diabetic, I am on 2 separate insulins, Tresiba 8 units in the morning. If I eat a meal that requires insulin, that would be my rapid acting insulin, and I use Lumjev. Now for the question of the day. Have you ever seen Groundhog Day? It is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. I made it till noon, so I have fasted till lunch, and I just wanted to throw a quick snack plate together. Truthfully, I'm not really that hungry, but I do want to keep my blood sugar stable. I'm having pepperoni, olives, a mozzarella cheese stick, and I'm having some of the fat Snax cheddar crackers. Pretty sure that these came in one of my keto crates, but you can also order them on Amazon. I try to link them down in the description box in case you want to just click to see what flavors they have available. I'm also having a ratio keto friendly yogurt in coconut flavor. This is going to have 15 fat, 2 carbs, 15 protein. To drink, I'm having water, and I'm right on track. Snack is going to be a perfect keto Nola bar. This is my favorite flavor, white chocolate macadamia nut. Nutritional information going to be 130 calories, 11 fat, 3 protein, 15 total carbs, 8 dietary fiber, 2 sugar alcohol. It does have allulose. Net carb count only 1. Oh, look at that beauty. I'm not sure what magic they put in this because the total carb count is 15. Normally that would mean 1 unit of insulin for me as a type 1 diabetic, but these, no blood sugar spike. I did want to do a really quick shout out that Perfect Keto came out with a new barista blend, collagen and MCT flavor. This one, maple spice. Anytime they launch a new product, they do a sale. This one is going to be good until April 23rd. An unlimited buy 2, get 1 free. What that means is you can buy 2, get 1 free, buy 4, get 2 free, and etc. It goes on and on. Remember, if you're going to do buy 2, get 1 free, you need to add 3 items to your cart. If you're going to do the buy 4, get 2 free, you need to add 6 items to your cart. I'll have the link down in the description box for you so that all you have to do is click on it and it's going to apply that discount at checkout so you don't have to type anything in. And in case you are new to Perfect Keto and you're looking for suggestions on what to pick up, my favorites, the collagens and the Nola bars. Gorgeous day. It is 77 degrees, partly cloudy, slight breeze. I'm loving every second of it. While I'm sitting out here on the porch, I have been doing a little bit of editing and I realized we hadn't done our chat for the day. I wanted to make it a sip-in chat and do a review. Just recently found this and picked it up. So either it was in my most recent grocery haul or it is coming up in my next grocery haul, but I can't wait any longer. This is the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Spark. Now, I've never seen the Spark flavor in Zero Sugar, so as soon as I found it, I snagged it because this flavor is going to be a blast of raspberry lemonade. And I think that sounds extremely refreshing for spring and summer. The information on the back says 1 can, 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 protein, 0 carb, 0 sugar, and 45 sodium. Sweeteners used in this one is Ace K, and it also has sucralose. Do whatever you feel like is best for you and your lifestyle. I've not given my diet sodas and my energy drinks up yet, but spoiler alert, I am actually considering it. I've been doing a lot of reading up on inflammation, anti-inflammatory diets, so just know it could possibly be coming, just a little test. But for now, what we're going to do is test this and see what it tastes like. Let me pop it open. Well, you know, I've got to smell it first. I have to smell everything. I'm one of those people. I'm like my granny. She always did that. I can smell the lemonade in it. I hope it's good because I've been so disappointed in every drink I have tried lately. It's made me sad. I'm getting the raspberry and lemonade. Well, it's not like in your face raspberry, but it's definitely got the lemonade flavor, but not sour, if that makes sense. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it. My thoughts. Would I buy it again? No. One case, 1 12-pack is enough for me. It's not something that I'm going to run back to the store and stock up on. I mean, I'm going to drink it, but I'm not loving it. From 1 being horrific, 10 being absolutely amazing, I give it a 5. If you've tried it, let me know what you thought. So I realize this has been our only chat of the day. Usually I do like a morning chat and then an evening chat, but I just haven't been feeling it today. Now, I feel good. I don't have the brain fog. I don't have all over aches and pains and stuff like that, but I'm having some hand pain in this area to the point where I can't make a fist. It frustrates me. I've been rubbing some of that like arthritis cream on here, hoping that it would help. Now for a health doctor's appointment, blood work, urinalysis, medication update. When Chris was home for Easter week, I had my 3-month follow-up with my healthcare professional, Andy, over at Performance Medicine. He is also a type 1 diabetic, and he is the first healthcare provider that I have found that has been willing to give me options and help me through this journey. Whereas my endocrinologist basically threw an insulin prescription at me and said, good luck. And my rheumatologist said it could take decades before you ever get a diagnosis for whatever autoimmune disease you got. We'll have to wait it out. Not an option. I was miserable. So even though I've done a what I eat in a day since my last doctor's appointment, I wanted to wait till the blood work and everything came in so I could give you a full rundown of what happened. At this appointment that I went to, my number one concern was all the swelling that I have been having and the fact that Lasix isn't taking care of it. Not concerned with the swelling when it comes to vanity. Concerned with the swelling when it comes to, holy cow, why is my legs, calves, knees, ankles, feet swelling so badly that I can't even wear shoes? Kind of swelling that I'm concerned my body is not getting rid of the toxins that it needs to, and that's why my lower extremities are swelling. I'm concerned that I'm having kidney issues. That was my fear. To check it out, he ordered a urinalysis and some blood work to see what my numbers looked like. We went over my medications. He went ahead and gave me a ton of Lasix, as in before I only had 14, like a 2-week supply. I think now I have 60 Lasix, which is a diuretic to help with the fluid. And he also increased the amount I'm supposed to take. I handed him my journal. He looked over my symptoms, what I have been eating, some of the issues that have been going on, looking at the extensive list of symptoms. He also feels like what's going on with me is autoimmune, obviously. He knows that. I know that because I've had a positive ANA, which tests for autoimmune. But he also agrees that it does sound like lupus, since he is not a rheumatologist. He is not a lupus specialist. He says we can either continue on this path without a formal diagnosis, or I can go to the doctors that he suggests in Knoxville, which is about a 90-minute drive for me. I'm still weighing the possibility. The thing is, I want to go when Chris can go with me, and he's out of town at this point. So we're just going to see what happens. Speaking of lupus, one of the many symptoms, there's like dozens. I think it has more symptoms than anything else I've looked into. This rash is one of those. It's not humid. Like I said, it's only like 77. I'm nowhere near the sun. That is just what it is. I did thank Andy profusely for all of the help, because since starting the low-dose antibiotic, the doxycycline, my entire life has changed. I feel like I have a life back. It is used, the antibiotic, in small doses daily for autoimmune and inflammation, and I feel like that was probably what was going on and the reason I had brain fog, brain inflammation. So he and that medication, in my opinion, for me, has been a lifesaver. As far as the low dose naltrexone, which I was on for pain management and all that stuff, we did go ahead and increase that. I was on 6, now I'm on 6.5. Still doing fine with it. And I'm continuing low dose testosterone shots. Again, inflammation, energy, fatigue. I'm taking it though every other week. Since he does feel like this is lupus, and he does know, he said he knows, this is autoimmune with that positive ANA. We did discuss incorporating another medication, and that one is hydroxychloroquine. It was developed in the 1950s for malaria, but now it's used a lot as an immunosuppressant medication. I said, let's pocket that one. Let's come back to that later, because right now I am doing good and I don't feel like I need to add anything else. But if for some reason it changes, I start feeling bad, then this is an option for me. So no new medications were added. I told him that I was interested and had been looking into autoimmune diets, inflammation reduction diets, plans, things that I need to eliminate, and see if that helps. I've been reading a lot up on that lately, and I've read where people have even put their autoimmune diseases into remission with diet alone. And if that's a possibility, I would be insane not to try, right? I mean, if I could do it with just diet, it's a no-brainer. He suggests me trying this, so he gave me like a whole, little stapled packet full of the one he suggests to try first, and it's called The Plant Paradox by Dr. Stephen Gundry. He's on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of his stuff lately. It says New York Times bestseller, The Plant Paradox, and it's talking about the hidden dangers in healthy foods that cause disease and weight gain, and it's talking about basically plant proteins and how we have a hard time digesting them, and they can cause inflammation in our gut and issues like that. So pretty much when you go over this list, it could easily be adapted into a keto lifestyle, a low carb lifestyle. Definite possibility. So like I said, I didn't want to do the health and doctor update until I got all of my lab results back. So let's go over those really quickly. In office, they did a urine screen, and it did show protein in my urine. So not the greatest sign, but it wasn't a massive amount. So I'm thinking, and was crossing my fingers, that it wasn't the fact that my kidneys were shutting down. They sent the urine off. There was no glucose in my urine. Bilirubin was fine. It said it was negative. No blood in my urine. It said protein was fine when it was sent off. It was just the initial dipstick, that's a funny word, that showed that there was some protein. Nitrite, it said good, it was negative. Everything was in the green except for that. Can you see that? Ketones. Yes, there are ketones in my urine. 1+. And then it's got the little red, like, I expect there to be ketones. Blood work, it was a comprehensive metabolic panel. Everything green except for a few little reds splashed in there. First one, my fasting glucose was 140. That's on me. My protein is red. Normal range is 6.1 and I'm 6.0, so it's fine. White blood cell count and red blood cell count, good. If you know me, you know. I have iron issues, have my entire life, and having RNY did not help that any. My hemoglobin is 10.5. Not horrible, because normal range starts at 11.7, so I'm not really worried. My hematocrit is at 34.4, but the normal range is 35, so 0.6. I just need to keep a check on my iron to make sure I don't need any infusions, but that's what I know so far. Blood work and urinalysis came back decent. Plan, as of right now, I go back in 3 months unless something changes. I start feeling bad or worse, brain fog comes back, swelling, blah, blah, blah. But as of right now, things are good. I mean, yeah, I have the occasional aches and pains, but I can live with what's going on with me right now. What I was going through before I started some of these medicines and how I was feeling, that wasn't acceptable. I cannot imagine feeling like that the rest of my life. If you're struggling, be your own advocate. Find another doctor, find another doctor, find another doctor. You will eventually get to one that will help you. You don't have to stay in that state where you constantly feel bad and they're not helping you. Now, I'm not saying the answer is going to be medications. My goal in the future is to eventually get off of these and be able to control my autoimmune with diets, I hope. But for now, they are helping me. So if you're struggling, you're in my thoughts. And I hope you can find somebody that cares enough to help you too. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you at the next meal. A couple of weeks ago at Sam's Club, I picked up this salad topper trio. They had them marked down to $4. Each one is individually packaged, and on the back it does have the nutritional information for each one. This is what they look like. It is in canola oil. Lately, I have been trying to stay away from inflammatory oils. Large bowl, added my mixed greens, crumbled up bacon, sprinkled on some cheese, added about half of the little packet minus any of the extra oil. As my dressing, I'm going to be using one we picked up in Saratoga Springs. This is from the Saratoga Olive Oil Company, and this one is spicy. I have no idea how to pronounce the flavor that's infused in this one. All I did was drizzle that over the top. Earlier in the week, I had meal prepped several pieces of salmon. The salmon was baked and seasoned with Flavor God. I used the everything seasoning. They have a sale on them all the time. They're not that expensive, and they've gave us the discount code in case you want to order. It's in the description box. And all I did was crumble up my salmon over top of my bed o' lettuce. Dinner in under 3 minutes. And to drink, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Spark that I had during the chat. Well, it started off as a good day. Everything was running pretty smoothly, but now the end of the night has come and things aren't looking so great. It started off with me not feeling the best. I took my temperature and I'm at 99.8, which doesn't mean I'm getting sick. It just could show that I'm getting ready to have an autoimmune flare-up. But then Quincy started acting weird. He does not go outside to use the potty. He does not like grass. He doesn't like his feet to touch it. So we have the training pads set up in the house for him. He kept going over to the training pad to go number 1, but he wasn't able to. And this went on for probably about an hour and a half. Then I noticed when he was able to finally produce a few drops, there was blood in it. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. If it could be like a kidney stone? I don't know. Do dogs get kidney stones? I guess they do. If it could be a UTI? I don't know. But he just keeps pacing. You can tell he's in pain. It's late at night. There's no one for me to call, so we have to wait till in the morning so I can call the vet and see what we need to do. He is producing some urine. He's not making it to the pad though, so I'm finding little puddles everywhere. He can't control himself. I feel so bad for him. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut this video right here. It's just a little after 9, and I'm gonna see if I go lay down, if he will come lay down with me, and hopefully be able to get some rest. But I'll keep you guys updated. This is something completely new, completely out of our wheelhouse, something that has never been an issue for Quincy. So any suggestions, I'll gladly take them, so put them in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Remember, anything mentioned in today's video will be linked down in the description box. Any deals that are going on currently, any discount codes, they're all down there. You know how this works. And if you're not subscribed already, I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.